Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Nifty move. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. There's Wilson to throw. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. He's to the 10. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the we get more time off and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Brady. They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Brady now to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. On 2nd and 10. Brady, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of this.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down. There's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And this will be caught by Mooney. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
To To throw again is Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Caught left side, Williams. Touchdown, Jaguars. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it is 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this goal? Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Kyler Fackrell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Tackle by A.J. Epinesa. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. For left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Brady to throw again. And this one's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Taylor. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jonathan Taylor, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that it lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Flush to his right. A little juke. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. It's Williams on the catch. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Edwards-Helaire able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, Edwards-Helaire. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are looking. Make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. To throw is Brady. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Brady. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Seahawks on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Brady.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. On first down, Brady. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. It got his man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards in the field position. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up.
Jones Shorty.